All right, guys, back to my Pulse. We're gonna show you how to log in as a service user, and then to how to change the IP address or reset it, update it, that sort of thing. First off, we're just gonna log out as a user. If it's underneath the farm, we can just change the username here, and we're gonna switch that over to service. So we just type in service. And this is gonna be standard on all of our farms. And we've got a distinct password that we would, give you to use that would work in all your farms. Keep it consistent. So now we're logged into the system. So that's how you basically log in as a service. You've got this extra maintenance file, and that way, as a dealer service man, you would have access to this device control. So if we go there, there's a couple things we have to do. So right now we're looking at the IFC, and we need to turn that off so we can go look at the hub. So we go over to Pi Client, select that, and then we're going to say stop. Now that we've got that stopped, we're going to go to the computer here. One thing I recommend doing is trying to get take a look at what all the different IP addresses are. So you can scan. There's a program. It's a free program if people don't have it on their farm. Just go down here, type IP, and it shows an advanced IP scanner. So basically that's going to scan on the network that it's on. It's going to start scanning all the different devices that are connected to it. It'll show you all the IP addresses that are being used, and this will help you determine where you can set up your device. So we initially set this farm up as 199 and 200. 199 for the hub and 200 for the IFC. And then somewhere along the line, somebody came in and switched it. So we had to troubleshoot this and figure out it was somebody used the IP address, and now we'll go ahead and locate a new one. So you can see down here, number 200, that's the IFC from Milkrite. And then if we go down just a hair, we'll see 210. 210 is my Pulse hub by Milkrite. So that's what we set up. And now we know, like I guess 214's open, 217's open. There's a couple other different IP addresses. So you would search through here and just find an open IP address to set up your device if you're looking for it. Saves the trouble of somebody overwriting another device and then messing up somebody else. All right, so once we got that done, then we need to go into the software. This is going to be the software for the hub. So this is where you would switch it or set the IP address. You'd get in here, set it right up top here, just click in the box there, put in the IP address, and now it's set. So basically you can connect. So now you're actually looking at the hub and what's going on. You could say get data. It's going to show you the data that's going on, that it's collecting right now. You can look at graphs, the different graphs, 611, 624, time that they're milking, that sort of thing. Over here, we'll go over this in another video, but this is where you'd set up the tolerances, the parameters for your A, B, C, and D phase, your ratio, all that sort of thing. You set those parameters up here, and then when you sees an error, this is how it gets alerted. So now we're just going to disconnect here. Alright. And we're going to go back into... So now once we're out of the IFC, we've disconnected from the hub. Now we're back to the IFC. If this changes, same thing, you go to Pi Client. Now we're going to restart it. Should show up over here. So now it's restarted. Okay, so now it's restarted, and then the second place we're going to need to go is in the maintenance. Let's see, settings, sorry. parlor configurator. So this is number 2. So over here, we would hit this edit button, brings up the screen, type in the number, submit it. Now that's updated. So that's looking good. So now we've got two of the IP addresses set up. The third one is we're going to have to go into the actual hub. Some will have to physically do this. So I'll have to go in and set up the hub to set the IP address. So basically, when you get to the hub, you're going to see a date and time stamp on here. It'll be, controlling the date and time here. If you hit the up arrow, it's going to show you what the IP address is. And then if you hit the round button here in the middle, that will bring you into the menu. And then up or down through the menu, I believe you go to network, and then you go to IP address. This is like the enter button here. And then you would set the IP address, scroll over, set the IP address, and then it'll just, like after nobody's been doing anything for like 10 or 20 seconds, it'll automatically log out and just go back to the main screen. All right, we'll see you in the next video.